Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another round of Adiraiju plays Star Trek Online. This time, our playing mission will be friend or foe.
During my time as ambassador, I uncovered evidence that one of the great houses has been corrupted by a foreign influence and is plotting against the Empire.
That's Alexander speaking.
I was thrown into Urapenthe as punishment for digging too close to the truth. Fugitive Drake suggested that we travel to the Vor system. We hope to find evidence that will prove there is an internal threat to the Empire.
Right. I already know this, thank you very much. Alright. This is our ship, the GHS Varanus. A wonderful little Gorn hegemony ship. Whoa, that's just about to get a little too close to the sun. Let's start friend or foe. We're already at the Vor system, as you might have already guessed. So, what's out here, aside from the green funk? Sir, we've entered the Vor system. There's a starbase in orbit dead ahead. Research records listed as a research facility operated by Iridian scientists. Iridian scientists? That's unusual.
The Iridians are not known for their scientific prowess, but the research station is listed as a protected asset. According to your ship's computer, the Iridians have a trade agreement with a human scientist named Amar Singh. He is working with someone in the Empire on a genetic research project. It's unclear what Drake expected us to find here.
We will investigate. Approach the station. Cautiously. Carefully. There could be anything up here. Something nasty? Something not nasty? Yoo-hoo! Mr. Station!
This is Research Facility Lagner Beta 3.
I am Plandos Yarden, commander of the station. With whom am I speaking? I am General Ros S. Hotis of the GHS Komodo.
We weren't informed there would be visitors today.
How may we serve the Empire? Well, first thing you could do is get a little defoliation going on there. We're here to inspect the station.
Commander Plardos, you will provide this ship's computer access to all recent station communication logs.
Yeah, no lies.
You will also transmit a manifest of shipments and supply delivery receipts for the last month.
We expect full cooperation, Plados.
Well, this is unexpected.
You do realize we have an agreement with your government and Dr. Singh. Our research is highly classified. You do have some sort of official order granting permission to view these records. Of course, we'll send it right over. Target the point near the station bridge and open fire. One torpedo should be enough to send a message. And like that? Well, we have to get rid of that target point, apparently. Apparently that's our version of a warning shot. Message sent. Ooh, what the heck did that hit? Bunch of fire extinguishers? Holy cow.
Why are you attacking us?
Please, we're not your enemy. Send over the information we requested.
You're completely mad.
This is a top security installation. You don't have authorization to access our records. We're filing a formal complaint. You're hiding something.
Of course we're hiding something. We're conducting classified research.
That's why you're not authorized to access station records. You do understand the concept of top secret, don't you? Bitch, I am a general. You dare to insult my authority?
This is preposterous.
We refuse to hand over top secret information without proper authorization. We will defend ourselves if necessary. You stink of guilt. They powered up defensive cannons and launched a small craft. Well, that's not going to take much time to get rid of. Two disruptor cannons. No problem at all. There's one craft now. My mistake. Apparently that's not the craft I anticipated. Let's launch a support beacon. These things are taking a little more time to get rid of than I thought they would. Minor annoyance. Nothing more. Come on. One heavy trick hold device should be enough. Well, This station's a little more sturdy than I anticipated. Oh well. There's that problem taken care of. And 2 more of them down, and looks like that's enough. Forward shields down? No, no more, it's not. Increase power to shields. The station commander sent a distress signal. A ship is responding. Uh-oh. Ship on approach in 2 seconds. A Romulan warbird. The heck are you doing here? Bloody blue. Ship on approach. Sir, the Romulans are hailing us. On screen.
We received a distress call from this station. We are here to provide assistance.
Your assistance is no longer needed.
Station Commander Plardos sounded distressed.
He mentioned a disagreement with a Klingon vessel. It would be dishonorable of us not to investigate. This is an internal matter.
We appreciate the delicate nature of the situation.
Would you mind if we spoke with the station? Perhaps we could resolve any misunderstanding. Be our guest. Tell Plados we'll wait.
I find this very suspicious. Why would Romulans respond to a distress call here?
Of course, monitor their communications. Stupid phone, hold on. They hailed the station on an open frequency, and then immediately switched to an encrypted channel. The Romulan ship has yet to raise shields. Hang on, phone. Sorry about that. They hailed the station on an open frequency, and then immediately switched to an encrypted channel. The Romulan ship has yet to raise shields. Alert me if you notice anything else.
I don't need to remind you that we're in Klingon territory. The fact that these Romulans are here at all could be the clue we need.
Drake said we'd find evidence, not clues. Sir, the station has transported several crates of goods to the Romulans. There's our evidence. Hail the Romulans.
Commander Plardos has explained the situation. It sounds as if there has been a miscommunication.
You're a Romulan. You'd lie every time you draw breath.
The foolish bravado of the Klingon Empire.
Attacking your own station and then accusing us of wrongdoing? I should have expected something like this. Very well, we'll communicate in terms you can understand. Raise shields. More power to weapons? Excuse me, Mr. Mogai. What am I looking for? Oh yes. Let's see, I'll hit you with this thing and with this thing. And nail you with a few tractor beams as well. Increase power to weapons. That should send a message to you as well, smartass. This is a tough Mogai, but I don't think it'll be enough to deal with us. Increase power to shields fore and aft. Reverse polarity so that we can get rid of that. Do that, do this, do that, do it again. At least the Mogai isn't really that dangerous of a threat to us in this ship. Seriously, some of the later ships we'll face are going to be much, much more dangerous. As of now, we're going to have to go down and do a number on them before they do a number on us. At least we don't have too much to worry about. Come on, come on. Well, only 65 health remaining. It looks like they're using pretty much everything they've got. But it's not going to be enough to deal with us, of course. 1, 2... Then this, then that, then something else. We'll do a number on them. Huh. Looks like they're trying to attack us with those similar photon weapons. Not photon weapons, tractor beams. I am a chunkhead, you know that? Take a chunk out of them right there. Increase power bit. One heavy Dracobot device should be enough annoyance to get them to go away. Port shields down, that's not good. Hit them with everything we've got. Base maneuvers. Brace for impact. Ayy, that was not quite close enough. With that, increase power to shields. With that, increase all shields. There you go. All Romulan vessels dropping out of warp. That's not good. Well, at least that thing. Wait a minute. At the Lawn Warbird? Looks like that was on our side. Goody, goody, goody. Ow, 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 ow. Hit us with an ouray. Increase that. Get out of that. Get rid of it. Tri-cobalt device should be enough to annoy them for a while. Increase to 2. Fortunately, we've got a miracle worker on our side. These Romulans should not be dangerous enough to pose a threat to both us and that little warbird. Still, they are theoretically not terribly safe to be around. Keep firing everything we have. At least the Soleus doesn't have the kind of range we do with our weaponry. Yes. Down they go. Hail to Republic vessel.
Is thankful for your assistance.
We tracked the Tal Shiar to this system, but we would have been outmatched without your aid. You fought well for a Romulan.
The Romulan Republic faces many challenges, but conflict with the Klingon Empire should not be one of them.
As a gesture of good faith, I'll share with you some information that you might find to be of value. I'm listening.
We believe Tal Shiar agents are collaborating with operatives in the Klingon Empire to steal weaponry and technology.
You have uncovered large supplies of Klingon weapons on the planet Nimbus 3 that we believe are being stockpiled there by agents of the Empress. The stolen goods are being transferred through several facilities in its local sector, including this science station. Do you have proof of this?
The shipping manifests on the supply crates and the weapons themselves.
By tracking the flow of goods, we've learned that there are agents of the Klingon Empire transferring stolen supplies to the Tal Shiar. Those supplies are being stockpiled on Nimbus 3. If you will help track down the source of the weapons, we will share our data with you. Send us the data, but we make no promises.
Transferring the data now.
And we expect the Klingon Empire to track down the source of these stolen goods and punish those responsible before more weapons fall into the wrong hands. If we discover any further information, we will notify the Empire's ambassador on Mol Rihan. Get me that core, Parados.
Please listen to me.
We are only following protocol. We must ensure that our research doesn't fall into the wrong hands. Then why are you trading in stolen goods? It sounds like you are making this for the wrong hands.
We didn't know that the shipments we were transferring were stolen.
I was told that crates were the medical supplies needed on the war front. We didn't ask questions. Please show mercy. We were only doing what we were ordered to do. Then do as you're told and send me the data I want.
Due to present circumstances, we will forego normal security authorization and provide the files you have requested.
We live to serve the Empire. Transfer the files before I lose my patience. We've received the data that Kintar requested, sir. It will take some time to analyze these files and track the source of the shipments. In the meantime, we are prepared to leave the system on your command. Time to depart this system. Let's never come here again. This place stinks. It smells like green. Wait a minute, I smell like green. Well,
Your officers have analyzed the shipping logs from the research facility. Their findings confirm what the Romulan Republic officer told us. Someone has been routing technology and weapons to the Tal Shiar.
someone.
They are going to great lengths to cover their tracks.
Do you believe a great house is involved?
An operation of this magnitude would require the resources of one of the houses. But the shipments are being routed in such a way to conceal their point of origin. Our evidence is circumstantial. It was my eagerness to point fingers without proof that landed me in Urapenthe in the first place. We must exercise patience and wait for our prey to reveal themselves.
Drake mentioned your father.
My father is Ambassador Worf. He has many friends and many enemies. I tried to convince him that one of the houses was moving in the shadows against us. He either didn't believe me or didn't care. Either way, he made his decision when he refused to act after I was sent to Urapinthe. His pride is a weakness our enemy will try to exploit.
Perhaps I can persuade him to listen.
You can try, but we must be prepared if he doesn't. We should at least warn him of the danger, even if he refuses to see the knife at his throat.
Don't worry. We will be there if they strike. Next, meet with Worf on Kronos, First City. Whoa there! The USS Glitch reporting for duty. Where is Worf? Actually, how far away are we from... Kronos is right up ahead. Let's engage the transwarp drive and get going. Wait, there's Kronos. Wait, up the side, look out! Oh wait, there's Kronos itself. That was just the sun that's got the Kronos system. There we go. What the hell is a breed ship doing here? The hell with it. Off we go. First city again. Again. So, being to First City. This shouldn't be too difficult. I know exactly where Worf is. We saw him there in a previous part. He always hangs around that area right in the central hub. There we are. Don't even need to talk to the transporter chief about this. Hello, Worf. You were the ambassador, are you not?
Greetings. How may I fight with honor?
Sir, do you have a moment?
Perhaps. First, tell me who you are.
I am General Celos Eshotes of the GHS Komodo.
Greetings. How may I assist you?
We need to speak privately.
That is an odd request. We stand in the courtyard of the Great Hall, and honor has no need of secrecy. If you cannot speak your mind in this place, then I have no desire to hear what you have to say.
Very well. I'm here with your son, Kimtar.
That is not my son's name. If Kimtar wishes to talk, tell him to come and speak to me. I will not communicate through intermediaries.
He said you are both in great danger.
He is the only one in danger, unless you have been foolish enough to listen to his tales. But you have already made that mistake. If you have spoken to him, then you have been to Rurapente.
A great house is plotting your death.
I am Gintok to the House of Martok. Lady Sorella has declared vengeance on the House of Jimpok. It would not surprise me if all the great houses wish me dead. Tell my son that I am capable of defending myself.
Ordinarily, yes, but the Romulans are involved.
Romulans? That does not make sense. Jimpok's position towards the Federation and the Tal Shiar is very clear. And in this, he has my house's full support. It would be foolish for any house to make such a connection. However, I would not be surprised to hear you mention the House of Duras.
We don't know if Duras is involved.
And that is exactly the sort of accusation that landed my son in a penal colony. Tell Kimtar that unless he has proof, he should stay silent. If he is a fugitive from Rurapente, he will only make his situation worse. I do not want to know any more about what you two are plotting.
I'll tell him. Kimtar?
Has Worf agreed to speak to us?
Well, he said that your name is not Kimtar.
What name I use is not important. Did you tell him what we've learned?
He didn't seem concerned.
Did you tell him the Romulans are involved?
He mentioned House Duras.
Given their history, I've considered the possibility that the House of Duras might be involved. Is he at least willing to review our evidence?
He wants nothing to do with our investigation.
Yacha! He is a stubborn old man and he is going to get himself killed.
We should at least warn the House of Martok.
Agreed. If the Jintok to House Martok will not listen, we will take our concerns to the house itself. Martok's son Drex is off-world. I will contact Lady Sorella and arrange a meeting.
Don't be discouraged.
You must meet with Lady Sorella from the House of Martok. She must be warned.
Right, but we'll do that next time. I'll see you then. Farewell.